Hey guys, so this is a reading for the collective. You don't have to be a particular sign. So, I was asked today, is the grass greener on the other side? And I said, are you sure you want to know? And that person said, yeah, I want to know. And this person was of the understanding, like most, the grass is never greener on the other side. So do you really want to know before you go into this reading? Is the grass greener on the other side? And what I replied to this person was, the grass might just be greener because they might be watering that grass and taking care of that grass. And that's quite painful to find out. So are you sure you want to know if the grass is greener on the other side? If you don't want to know, I think you should click off now, because we're about to look. For those who view this video, we want to know, is the grass really greener on the other side? And we have the King of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups reversed. You may have seen me check the deck, and the Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom. I was checking that I was holding the deck the right way up. So this person has cut you off, is cold towards you, not answering your messages, maybe didn't even pick you in a third-party situation, because they're off with that other person right now. We know that, because that's what we're checking in this video. You're not getting communication or clarity what's going on in this third party. Is it really greener? Will they come back? You may even want to know. What's going through their mind here? It shows that in this third party, they're being quite cold too. There may be arguments and disagreements here. It may be harder to stick together than they initially thought. Because that grass needs water, right? It needs air, it needs sunshine, so it needs honesty. And with the King of Swords reversed, I see somebody being dishonest to the third party. Miscommunication. Even maybe the third party mistreating them or being mean to them. But there's some sort of separation going on. Some coldness in that relationship. Oh, the Nine of Wands. Okay, and it's reversed as well. Let's look at the bottom of the deck again, even though I checked it. Yep, it's the right way up. Five of Wands, arguing. So yeah. Oh, look what I've just done. Seems they're still together, but there's like this wall building between them. These arguments, this disconnect is building between them, because we see this Nine of Wands build into like blockages, like walls coming up in this connection. A coldness in this relationship. Like I said, a dishonesty. Maybe even more cheating with the Three of Cups reversed. Maybe now, because how you get them, you can lose them, right? So maybe they're now being cheated on in the third party. So there may be for an example, if your ex left with a third party and they now start to contact you, now there's mistrust in this relationship because, again, there's some cheating going on. Eight of Pentacles. So they're trying to stick together, trying to work it out, trying to build something here, try to figure out what's going wrong. Why isn't this as strong as we thought it would initially be? And it seems like the only thing that's being built is a wall between them. I heard a song, but I don't know it yet. Seems like more than distance between us. So there's some distance in the relationship. Maybe when a person goes to work or when they're separate, they have these trust issues. So they start arguing about this, and it's making pressure in this relationship. Seems like definitely one of the parties is trying here. 8 of Cups, and there we go. We see one party maybe thinking about leaving this third party. So, because there's trust issues. I mean, if you get with somebody and you know they're in another relationship and then they leave to be with you, even if they're not cheating, you're going to think they're cheating because that's how you met them, right? So there's distrust here. They're trying to hold it together for the sake of appearance. Because, okay, well, we broke down this other relationship, we should at least try. And it's like going nowhere. It's like we always loop back round to this conversation of mistrust. And then there's an argument like, well, I'll just leave, I'll just walk away. But it's like, we'll keep trying harder, we'll keep trying when they need to leave the third party. I'm going to read this differently as well at the end of the video because I just heard something. So if it's a twin flame connection, I'm going to read it differently at the end of this video. Okay. The Hermit, and it's reversed. So it's like, look at that. It's like the tables have turned on them. So they could actually be cheating with you now. Some of you, your exes are either cheating with you, trying to come back to you. And this person, they're now picking up. It's like, look at this. It's like roles are reversed. It's their turn to feel like, where are they? What are they up to? I know something's going on. I'm not saying that's good. I'm saying it's going to be a spiritual awakening for the other person as well now. It's like they're looking on the outside at the moment for somebody else to blame, but eventually they'll have to look inwards. And like I said, it's like how you meet them, you can probably lose them like that too. Probably more than likely. It reminds me of that Kardashian, that her boyfriend kissed somebody else or something. I don't really keep up with anything, but, you know, it's all over YouTube and stuff. So it's kind of like you didn't mind while you was doing it to somebody else, but now the roles are reversed. You're finding out how it feels because it's like getting karma, but it's not. Okay, I don't want to use karma as a negative word. Like they're getting their karma or they're getting their come up. It's more like they're learning their lesson now. Every time they feel this disconnect, this mistrust here, they build another wall, another stone on the wall that's, you know, blocking this person out. Reminds me of that song, like Too Good at Goodbyes. Every time you leave, the less I cry. So it's like they're getting stronger to be able to walk away from this situation. One of them definitely is. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're going to take action here and they're going to leave. It's mirrored the Eight of Cups. So the action they will take is they will walk away. They need to wake up with the Hermit here. They need to spend time by themselves. They need to be single. They're going to end up walking away. It's like, I've tried. We tried to work this out. I tried to put my mind at rest. I tried to put your mind at rest that I wasn't doing anything. It didn't work out. So, essentially, in this reading, the grass isn't greener. But if you're going to do the same, then the same thing will happen, right? You can't do things the same and expect a different outcome. It doesn't go like that. So I feel kind of relieved in this reading that it came out the grass isn't greener. Because, like I said, it could very easily be greener. Sometimes it's best not to know. Nine of Cups. So yeah, they're looking for that ninth cup. That's someone special. And I said I would read it as, a twin flame read. When people leave with the Eight of Cups, they go in search of their ninth cup and with the infinity sign, and they loop back around to what they already had. It's like searching for something you already had, because with the 9 cups, you have the 8 cups with you. So yeah, and I said I'd read it as a twin flame because the King of Swords is always a twin flame read for me. For some of you, it could just be that some of you are an Aquarius, or your partner's an Aquarius, or a fire sign, or a water sign, or earth sign. You know, they're all here. So it's like they want to return home or something. So they could be doing something here to get your attention, as you can see, here. And I just thought of, they want to let off some steam. They want to, I don't know, they may have done something with you. I think some of you may have accepted your ex back, done something with them, maybe felt it was even okay, because they cheated on that person, on you with that person, and now they're cheating with you on that other person, right? That can also be indicated by the Queen of Wands. In a twin flame situation here, I feel like they left to be in this third party and it's going wrong. They need to be single. It's like they're still asleep. They need to spend time on their own, work on themselves. It does seem like they will be leaving that third party. They'll take action and leave that third party. And then the 9 of Cups is Jupiter coming into play, expansion in their life. So they need to expand their self-worth, their, work on themselves and things like that. So it's not like they're going to, if it's a twin flame, they're not going to walk straight out of this relationship into a relationship with you. And hopefully if you've been doing your work, you wouldn't allow that. You wouldn't allow somebody just to walk out of another relationship and back into a comfy relationship with you, because you know your self-worth now. You've done the work. But Venus, what is the date? It's 4th of February. So later as we move into Pisces season, Venus here, really pulling them in. You appear really attractive to them with the Queen of Wands here. And it's like, I know what I want. But they've got to understand that they need to do the work. What stands between you and them is the Hermit, the work, that soul searching, that inner work, not just being single. Because that's just like somebody who's doesn't want to be alone, you know? Maybe if you feel like you just don't want to be alone, really think about the opportunities that will be presented to you while you're on your own, what you have time to do. Look after yourself, nurture yourself, maybe even get in shape, maybe focus time on your career. It's not a negative to be on your own. And I always tell people, maybe if you're just in the hermit mode, and I would view the hermit reversed just isolation, not actually in hermit mode, not actually doing the work on yourself. I feel like maybe you just might have put yourself in isolation here, or they may put themselves in isolation with the King of Swords reversed. They just may be being cold and not talking to you and not talking to the third party either right now. But it's like with the Nine of Wands reversed, it's like they haven't started on their journey yet. Okay, so this person hasn't started to work on themselves yet, and they need to work on their self. They need to understand their worth. Both of these people in this third party situation that we're talking about, both need to find self-worth. Both need to walk away and start doing the inner work. I feel as we move to Pisces season though, just remembered, Mercury will be going retrograde then as well. So this could be why they're looping back round and feeling this pull to you. Sorry, the pen just keeps... Stay away. Yeah, so that's... Mercury is going retrograde from 17th of February till the 10th of March. So expect a hey stranger text, as I call them, unless it's you that's now blocked them. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so things are going to turn around. They're going to end this situation, right? It's no longer going to be together. We see a breakdown. We see unhappy news with the Three of Cups. We see, you know, all three people in this situation being hurt. So you and them too, right? And I don't want to say, oh, like, you know, shame on them. They're getting their karma. You know, healed people understand that we're all here to learn a lesson. We agreed this with all of it, and we don't want to hurt other human beings. We want to send all the negative energy out of, you know, this world, really, don't we? Because it's like a hell planet. So we want positive energy and sending, you know, positive vibes to our fellow human beings. We don't want, you know, any negativity out there, because then eventually it will work its way back to us. Right? So I can understand if you do feel like, shame, they're getting their karma. It just means you have healing to do, and this is why the Hermit is reversed as well. But things are changing here. Big changes coming with the Wheel of Fortune. And it seems like things will favour you, because you're the one watching this. And in that situation where they was together, we see that about to change with the Wheel of Fortune. We see now that they're about to go through a breakup. Maybe even if they got married, they may be going through a divorce with the King of Swords reversed. And now we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like time to put an ending to all this. It's like there's either been another betrayal in that third party, or they found out that maybe they was talking to you, or, you know, they can feel that they want to talk to you, and they feel betrayed or something in this situation with the Ten of Swords. But the Ten of Swords is like the Death card. It's something that's over. With the Death card, we get a new beginning. We get transformation. We get change. But with the Ten of Swords, this is just something that's dead. Look at it. The head's cut off this relationship. I really, really am thankful that the grass wasn't greener, because I didn't want you guys hurt either. And that's what I tried to advise that person. Do you really want to know if the grass is greener? We just automatically say the grass isn't greener on the other side, but they could water their grass better than they was watering your grass. So it's always best that you water your grass. You take care of your happiness. And then nobody can take away your green grass. And I think this has gone on a long time about grass, hasn't it? But it seems like the grass isn't greener. This relationship is dead in the water with the Ten of Swords. There's no change. There's no transformation. Nothing's going to come of it. It's like it's gone to the limit that it could go. There you go. The grass isn't greener.